the men and women killed by al-Shabaab militants, flown home to waiting relatives, too stunned to speak. This has been one of Kenya's worst terrorist attacks. These pictures from the scene, too graphic to show in full, only hint at the horror that took place in northeast Kenya just before dawn. 19 men and 9 women lined up on the ground, then shot in the head. Heavily armed gunmen from just across the Somali border hijacked this bus near the town of Mandera. The driver tried in vain to speed away, his wheels bogged down in the mud. Al-Shabaab militants separated Somali from Kenyan passengers, then forced them to undergo a religious test.
They asked them to recite verses from the Koran. Those who failed to recite them, they were shot. Yeah, they were shot in the head at point-blank range.
Al-Shabaab, seen here in training, were quick to announce they were behind the attack. They issued a statement within hours saying it was revenge for recent Kenyan government arrests and raids on mosques in Mombasa. 3 mosques in that port city have been closed down by the authorities after moderate Muslim preachers were either expelled or killed by radical groups. A police raid earlier in the week found a number of crude weapons, including explosives. The Kenyan authorities are under pressure to respond to the attack. Already they say they've destroyed a camp used by al-Shabaab on the Somali side of the border using warplanes. The police said they were pursuing the attackers.
I've already ordered a combined security team to be able to carry out a major operation and a crackdown of the attackers.
It's far from being the first major attack on Kenya by al-Shabaab. Last year they stormed Nairobi's Westgate shopping mall, killing over 60 people, including 6 Britons. There have been more than 130 attacks in 3 years. In Mombasa, al-Shabaab has been able to exploit a resentment against the government by many Muslims. They've also struck at remote parts of the country where they're better equipped and motivated than the Kenyan police. Tonight, as the victims of this latest attack were driven away for burial, the Kenyan authorities will be asking themselves, what more must they do to stop these murderous attacks?